Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, and we're back with another episode of Foundation. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. We just came back from a bunch of missions. Apparently we're losing a couple of them, so that's something we gotta keep our eye on. We don't want to lose a bunch of missions from the king. We're missing out on money and rep and all sorts of things, so keep our eyes peeled on that. We do have a good amount of soldiers. I think we're over 30 now. Oh, up to 28. A lot of them have spears. As I've been getting spears, I have been assigning them to our peeps. So we have a lot of spears coming through here, which are pretty great. Definitely makes a difference with the success rate on our quests. So we're going to continue to do that. We have 6 available villagers now. And I've been trying to pay attention to our little smiley face here. So we're at 85%. Food and water has been a big problem. So what I'm trying to do is put in more markets and a lot more wells. So I'll show you what I did. So, we got this marketplace here. We got this marketplace here. We have one back over in this space. And then we have one tucked in right here, but I also decided that I think we should put one in over here. So what this is going to look like, we have these warehouses, the warehouse here and a granary here. These guys are going to be getting the goods that are going to be sold to the marketplaces that are right in here. So that's kind of what I was thinking with these guys, because then, the marketplace doesn't have to go so far. So that's what I'm thinking with this. So we got jewelry, we got common clothes. Oh, this one, common wares. Okay, well, we'll assign a couple people to that. We'll then get that gathered up, and then I might as well start the market. I wanted to see how the roads developed before I did this, so we see those now. I think I'm gonna put these guys like on the back right in here, and I think we'll do a fish, we'll do berries, and then we have our goods stall. So we just saw common clothes, we have wares, common wares, and then luxury goods we're gonna need as well. So we'll do one more of those. I'm hoping that this is gonna be accessible, because now that I look at this must be the rock. So I'm kind of trying to build like right on a rock here. We'll see how that works out. It might be an issue. So we'll keep our eyes peeled on that. But anyways, having money in this game is pretty nice. With all of the military quests that we've been going on, we have been having a good amount of money. Speaking of which, let's get this one started up. Missions. So yeah, if you're playing this, make sure that you got your king quests happening. So look at this. So impossible, right? For an easy mission. Now this guy's just got a spear average. If I have a fully trained warrior, here's a soldier level 10. I didn't realize that they gave the levels. Fully trained with a sword. We don't have any more spears. Extreme. So this one person by themselves is pretty strong. So that's pretty cool that that's the thing. But I don't want to. Yeah, I guess we could. Let's throw in a couple novices in there. Be escorted with this more experienced soldier. So 5 is on the easy mission. Sure, we'll let it rip. See how that goes and get some more money coming in. As well as up here, what we've been working on is the decorations. So you can see that we got a couple of flowers in here, a couple of trees back here, and some fences. Nothing too crazy, but I did want to raise the desirability up here, so that's what we did. Worked on that. And now we have this granary that's ready to roll up here as well. So let's go berries. And we got a lot of fish going on. So let's do fish. And you know what? Maybe we do a cheese over here too, because we have a lot of cheese. So we'll put a couple of transporters in there. Get those guys working again. And that means we're gonna need another food stall. So we can get this guy started up. And I think I'll put this right over here, like so. Okay. Send that in. Let him run. Hopefully that's gonna be enough to deal with all these people around here. I know we do have the market like right here, but I'm hoping that this one is one that will be able to serve all these people, and then wherever we grow as well. It's kind of what I'm hoping with that. I do have all sorts of residential space. This is all residential. This is all residential all the way up over here. Everything is marked for residential, and that was because I was having a medium average residential space factor over here, and I didn't want that. I want that high. So that's what we did there. Happiness is getting a little bit better. I noticed with promotions again that when we did more promotions, we needed more houses. So that's definitely a correlation with that. So keep that in mind. I'm also still really low on wood. And I think part of that is because of the influx of building of houses. They're using up all the wood to build the houses. So that's the thing. So keep that in mind as well. And I'm kind of regretting my choice of putting this marketplace right here. I think it would be much more accessible, like more in the middle right here. So I might be moving that or making an additional one. Actually, let's do it right now. Because food and water has been an issue. So if we can get more markets in more places, I think that will be beneficial. So that's what I think. That's what I'm working on. That's what I've been doing, putting them all over the place. Get that started up over here. Now let's just go. Okay, so this has a pretty good area of influence here. So again, I don't know if this circle means anything really, or if it's just the thing that's here. But I'm gonna pretend that it does mean something. We're gonna go about right there with our first stall, and that's gonna be a food one. And I'm gonna try and get it as close as possible as I can for the second one. Put that one there. So we got berries. We'll have fish. Let's go with a little bit of cheese action as well. Let's go like right in here, like so. With goods, we got clothing, and then we have common wares, and then a luxury stall. And let's get that all built up. We'll see how the road develops in there as well. And we'll probably, maybe not. I've been putting in wells like crazy. You can see that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 wells on the screen, and like right in here. 6 wells, like right here. So there's a ton of wells all over the place. Trying to get that satisfied. That water shortage, I don't know why it's so low, but still working on that. Putting wells everywhere. Trying to pretty much give each house its own well. Or if I have a good gathering like these ones, I've been just going to well, and then, you know, it reaches a good amount of peeps. Maybe we'll even put one more over here just to really go overboard. And then I would like to have one by this guy. So we'll do one more well. Get that guy popping in right about there. Perfect. Okay, that'll happen. That market's getting built up. Oh, and I am seeing more houses getting built in over here. You can see we got 2 more, and over here as well. So there are places that we've been having for a long time that haven't been being developed that are now getting developed. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. I have been trying to get more and more woodcutters up in here, trying to get this gathered and keeping up our wood, because we're still really hurting on wood. And then when I have like one random worker like right now, I'm just going to throw them with the fish house, get some more fish coming in. Soldiers are victorious. Awesome. We'll get some money. Soldiers are victorious again. We'll get some more money. I'm working on our way over here. We do have a bunch of gathering huts ready to roll. So that's going to be something we might want to put another granary specifically for those berries over here. We do have a granary way over here that has berries at 0. So we might not need to, but I might also want to do that. So we'll see what happens with that, as well as we get some more workers to work on that stuff. We have this market here. Looks like I am short 1 worker. Oh, and a resource. So let's go with berries there. That makes sense. We're gonna buy a lot of berries, and then we need another worker, and then we'll be able to get that rolling. Looks like we have sold some fish, so that's great. I was hoping that this market would serve, you know, this end of town. We have a couple of houses over here, so I wanted to have them have a closer market instead of having to come all the way over here instead. Looks like we got a storage full. What's full here? The brewery? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can't really export that. Oh, and I did put in another wheat farm. So we got wheat farms for days over here. I'm thinking that I kind of went a little bit excessive on the fields for these guys, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and right now, thinking about it, I'm gonna knock a little bit of it out. Don't need to go that far, and that should be pretty good. But I need more workers. So trying to get the happiness up, which we're doing pretty good with, and then employment's up, and then residential up, and we should have more villagers coming in all the time. We're at 387 now. The service is another thing that I'm kind of starting to get a little concerned about. We do have a bunch of monstrous, ugly churches everywhere to try and serve as many people as we can. 125 in this one. We have this church here that's serving 20. Not that great. And then we have one more over here, which is 80. But we don't have one over on this side of the world. And we also don't have one over here. So I'm thinking that we put in a couple more churches to try and make, like, preemptively strike on that need that we know is going to develop with the people and having the service. So let's go ahead and we'll get the first one built up. We do have the rustic church, and then we have this newer one. So the newer one is really expensive for upkeep. Let's just see, just for example, 363 and 138. So so if we look at this for 20 versus 125, the rustic church seems to be a little bit more better. But let's just do another church. We put in that one over there that kind of is not the prettiest thing in the world. So we can try again over here. So we need a core, of course. So let's go ahead and we'll put this guy in. Okay, so let's... Again, let's pretend that this radius matters. I still don't know, but we're gonna pretend that it does. So we're gonna kind of go on the hill here, and I'm gonna capture as many of those houses up north as I can, and then let's go ahead and we'll get our door, and then I'm hoping that we get like a nice little road right here. That should be cool. And then we have round towers, a big tower, and a small tower. Let's go with. Can I put the round tower? I did put the round tower on the side before. Let's put them on the back. Let's put 2 on the back. Can I reach this one? Okay, right there is about where I wanted it. And then let's go like about that. Okay. And then we want another round tower. We'll go on this side and we'll do it again. Try to match the height as much as possible here. I think I need to go one more click up. We'll go right there at that one. And then we don't really have a great space for expansion, do we? Got an extension here. Not particularly. So I guess, do we just leave it? Do we do another one? You kind of go this way. That's so weird that it's going off the tower here. But yeah, that'll work just fine like that. I can't do it again on that side, but that's okay. Let's go with one more. And I wanted to put a round tower on the end. Let's do a small tower on the end. And then we'll bring this guy up. About like so. Okay, cool. We got another little church on the way, and then let's go ahead and could do stained glass. Nah, let's build it. Get that thing started up, get that service satisfied, and then we have our markets over here. Lots of people working in, or lots of stands ready to roll for our markets here. So let's go. We go berries. We wanted fish. We wanted cheese. I don't have bread because, you know, if we look here, bread's at 90, cheese is at 400. So we have more cheese that we can use instead of the bread. Common wares, clothes, and then we wanted something shiny here. Let's go with honey since we have 30. I guess we have 31 jewelry. So honey or jewelry, we'll go with honey in this case. But we need those workers. Let's get them started at least. Got 2 more to add there. Military mission available. Let's go ahead and get these set up again here. We've been getting a lot of these. Let's see. Did I get all of them? 1 more left. Okay. All right, let's see how well we can do. So we have a difficult and a 2 extremely difficult. Let's deal with the first extremely difficult first. We have a lot of wounded people. We might not be able to do all of these. We got soldiers level 10 with spears. Now we have a knight level 15. Okay. A couple of more level 10s. Let's see. These I want to skip these wounded folks. Let them rest a little bit longer. Level 10. And then let's go ahead with a novice and a novice. Send them out. And then we'll try and do that again. Grab a couple more of our level 10s. I guess these guys are wounded. I don't want people to die. Do like that. Let's just get a couple of our fully trained people. Success rate is high. Maybe I wait a little bit longer to send those ones out until they heal up a little bit more. And I think that's what I need to do. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled over here, and we'll send those guys out when we get to that point. We have 3 more villagers, it looks like, so let's go ahead and we'll put those guys here to the market. Get that happening. We should start to have goods in here. A little bit of cheese, no berries, no fish, but this one's looking great. Lots of common clothes, jewelry, and a little bit of common wear, or no jewelry yet, but common wares. So that's coming along pretty great. Lots of room for clothes. We have tons of clothes, which is awesome. We need it. So we'll be using them eventually. And I think we're exporting a little bit of our extra clothes as well. So it's all good. Oh, so over here, we could have another marketplace because these guys have to go way over here or way over here. We could do a little one. I have been doing a couple little stands here and there, just like for convenience sake, really. That's all that I'm kind of thinking about. So we'll deal with this with one of these. Let's go berries or well, we need to do at least fish. So we'll do that, and then let's go with we'll do another cheese or a bread, and then let's go with goods. Same thing we just did pretty much. Get a couple of good stalls in here, and then we will do a luxury stall as well on the other side of the road, and get a couple of luxury goods up here, and then hopefully these houses can develop a little bit further. 250 coins, make it happen. So we're gonna need lots more villagers. That's the thing that we need now. Before it was money, now it's villagers. So we just got to keep our factors high. Happiness, employment. Employment's gonna stay high with all of these things that we've been putting up, building around. So that's good. Now we got gold, we got luxury happening. Now the only thing that I'm worried about with luxury is the quantity and making sure that we have enough. So I did have our monastery here. We built extra things, but now I need more villagers. So we need 4 more villagers over here, so we can have a total of 16. So we get this guy up to 15, and then we should be good to go with that. Our soldiers are victorious, and they are back from a mission. So that's great. Get our soldiers back, a little bit more money coming in. Yeah, I feel pretty good about our situation right now. We just need those villagers to keep building, keep working, keep expanding. And that's all that I'm really waiting for right now. It's just villagers. Okay, so we got a couple people back. Let's check out, see, available. We got a couple available people. Got lots of soldiers now. So many quests happening too. So this is let's do the difficult one. Let's see what that's gonna take. And we'll just kind of go down the list, and everybody who's not wounded, we'll go ahead and send them out. That's extreme success rate. We'll give it a go here. Let those guys go out on the extreme difficulty. And just leave it for now. If you do have another military mission, let's get some more days to pass, get some healing in before we do that. That's getting built up. We still are having a real need for builders, I feel like, because I've had this Fisher's Hut like this for a long time. They built the other handful, but we're still waiting on that one, so it's slow. But we're getting more fish coming in. You can see before we were really close to 2,000 fish, and now we're at 1,300. So we are consuming more fish than we were bringing in. So it's something that we have to be a little bit concerned about and keep building that up. So threw one more monk in there, and then we have one more person that we have to assign. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw them into the market here. And there we go. Now we're at 6 out of 6. So this should be good to go. And we should be getting some sales up over here. And it looks like, at least to these, they are accessible. So we'll just have to see what happens here. So these are all foods. So if something other than food sells, okay, like this, that means that they have access to it. So that should be okay, but we'll keep our eyes peeled, make sure that I don't have to move those around because I built them kind of in a dumb spot. Churches still get built up over here. These guys are good to go. Great. So that's working out pretty well. Should have enough berries there. So I'm gonna let that be. We'll see how that turns out. Those guys should be happy and content and whatever and good to go. Let's check this out. We got berries over here, 0. Yeah, so lots of berries at 0. And I think we got to get a couple more workers back over here, too, to gather these ones up. The road is even gone from where they built it. That's how long they've been sitting there without anybody working on them. So it's on the list of places to assign people, basically, and get that happening. Oh, we put this market in. Let's see how it's working. It should... Okay, so we're still short one more person. I didn't remember that. So... Common wares are doing okay, and jewelry's at 17, and fish is at 13. So, we might need to promote more people for those things to get used up. I think that's part of what that is. To promote them, we need to have those supplies in there. So, it's something that we could do. We are doing. We are promoting as we see it pop up here, and we have the money from our King's missions. What are we looking at? Week 4? Yeah, so in a couple days here, we'll be able to do some more promotions, and we will get some T1 stuff happening. Let's just take a quick peek over here. Water is low again, so I don't know. We'll keep looking out for wells and keep putting wells by houses, and that has to be the way to deal with it. I don't know how else I would. So I'm gonna check that one, see what's in there. Oh, we have a granary here that doesn't have any resources in it. So we have berries just up the hill and fish just up the hill. But we'll put those in anyways. We'll go bread. And it looks like herbs are an option to sell, which I didn't realize. And grapes, we have that. We have 150 grapes. Let's oh, I don't have anywhere selling grapes though. That's the thing. Can we are grapes even an option to sell at the market? I didn't think so. Not there. Not there. Not there. Okay, so no. They aren't. So it's not worth it. We can do herbs there and then do herbs here. That might be a thing we can do, but again, we need more workers to get this granary up and running. So I'm going to tuck that over the side so we remember to deal with it once the next batch of immigrants arrives. 6 days it looks like. So we'll get those guys hopefully, and then we can assign them to more things. We're just waiting for those promotions right now. There it is, and we'll go ahead and promote a couple people here. You can see we need a little bit more money to be able to promote everybody, but we can promote a good amount of people. But they're gonna have new needs: comfort and service. Comfort, that's the house, and service is the church, which we're working on. So I do want to put a couple of people into serfs, so we'll go like that. Do a couple more, and then on the very bottom, this is where we do promote like for knights and soldiers and stuff. So they require a luxury good to be knights, it looks like. And we do have some luxury goods. Promote to soldiers, goods and luxury. Yeah, let's promote these guys to soldiers, and then we won't promote anybody to knights because I don't think we have that much luxury stuff happening, especially to keep our the citizens happy as well. Goods, luxury. Let's go back all the way up top. We'll promote some more serfs because we should have comfort and service figured out by now. Let's keep going. We'll go down to about 1,000 monies. Let's see how far we get here, and then we should be okay. So we still have some more people to promote, but I think this will be pretty good for now. Pick that back up. So we should see a more influx of houses. We're probably gonna need some more lumber coming in. But we're working this out pretty good. We still have a replanter right here, Corsican. Looks like our market's good to go up over here. Awesome. So we need to assign these these goods here. So we'll do the same. Berries. Let's go fish. And then we did have cheese. Let's go with cheese for the other one. And then we want common wares, and we want common clothes, and then let's go with jewelry. So we need a bunch more workers for that. So we're just gonna hang out for now. We do have 4 available right now. I'm gonna put 2 in this granary so that becomes active. And then we have 2 extra people. Let's double check our fish over here. There's 1, and that looks like okay. And there's the other one. Perfect. We got that going. We can buy this plot of land and put more fish down over there. That must be something we do. And we can continue to go a little bit further this way. I don't want to go into here because we got houses here, and that might lower the desirability. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like they really do. Okay, so that's interesting. So we could go this whole way with fishing stuff, and I probably will end up doing that because fishing is one of the biggest parts of our town right here. So I don't want to run out of fish. And it looks like no access to comfort here. So we do have one house getting built up over here. So let's go ahead and do well. And that might be that person who doesn't have access to comfort. I'm not sure. Keep the troops with you. Keep that rolling. And yeah, so everything, the market's doing great. That's what we've been working on this episode. And we got lots more houses coming in from that promotions. We got wells. We got churches. All sorts of good stuff. And I think that's going to be it for this episode of Foundation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your evening, day, or night.